How's it going? Tell us a little bit about your profile and we can get into it.
All right, so my name is Epignosis Art, and I do music cover arts, animations, and probably motion graphics.
So, which of those three has been your favorite, or are they all your favorite? Is it like picking children, like favorite children?
I do say cover art, especially cover illustration, because I was once an artist before I become a designer. Yeah, so I would say cover art. Then animation as well. Animation is fun, but it's pretty a bit there's more work in doing animation than any other stuff. I think it's hard, but at the end result is also nice as well. Yeah. I was trying to drop information about my type profile. So what I actually do is I create cover art that attract the audience, and not just attract audience, but also communicate the artist story to the audience, like targeted audience that is trying to connect with. And also, I feel like visual identity is dead ever since the internet become a thing, and my mission is to bring it back. Because if you go back to the 90s, visual branding for artists is really, really, really intentional. Like there is a lot you can connect with artists apart from their music, their merch, their colors, their brand logos, their name. There's a lot you can connect with music artists apart from what they sing in music. And I think that helps a lot of artists back in the 90s that they have to stay on the industry for a very long time. But this period now, we don't have anything like that anymore. Everybody tend to focus on trend. And after they follow that trend or after they follow the favor of algorithm, they don't have anything to hold on to anymore. So that is what to bring it back.
Looks like your phone rang or something there towards the end, but that's just some of the fun of this format is sometimes you get unexpected stuff, but I mean, I like this format. It allows me to talk with people crossing geographical lines and um and I feel like just like any art form, it we end up embracing the um curves and edges, right? And just kind of, perfection is what is in the eye of the beholder, and I feel like it's perfect to be able to talk with people across continents and things like that. So cover art, that's awesome. That's a very relevant thing in the art community right now, I feel like, of visual artists and musicians collaborating in that way. And I really like what you talked about with the 90s, how there was more of this visual identity, whereas now maybe sometimes the cover art becomes an afterthought. What do you think, what role do you think cover art will play for visual art going forward? Do you think that it will be the saving grace of artists? Because obviously the consumer or the patron appreciates the human touch, so they're going to listen to music that's not AI and stuff. And with that, they're probably going to appreciate an album cover that's not AI either. So, do you think that there's a future there, or do you think that AI is getting good enough to where it's a little difficult to tell anymore? Um, I'd like to hear your take.
So yeah, my phone rang towards the end of my voice note, and then somebody was calling me, so I had to go off. So yeah, and I saw what you did there. I checked your page, and I saw what you were doing. I was like, yeah, this is actually good, and I like how you are like interacting with other artists as well, trying to get to know their perspective about how they make art and which approach they go towards it and what they're bringing to the industry as well. And for connecting with other artists as well across the whole region. I think this is a very good stuff. And probably I'll give you a follow up after this interview. Actually, yeah, I'll do give you a follow. And I really appreciate you reaching out. Now concerning let me do another voice note. So concerning the cover art, I think this is the best time ever because the rising of AI in the music industry help us now differentiate those music artists who are really intentional about their visual identity and those who are just there to fill up the crowd. You get. I mean, AI is a thing. We can't deny that for a fact. AI is actually here to stay, but not in the sense of, or not in the way they are approaching with it, not in the approach they are using it for. Basically, if anyone should use AI um for designing their cover art, it should be the designers that actually design the cover art, not the music artists, because they are the ones who have the knowledge already, understand, of how to design cover art, and it will be easier for them to get cover art, like get to create something with AI similar to what human touch can do rather than the music art. Because if you look at, I can even send you some videos of latest cover art you've been seeing lately on the internet, and it's just public, just how do I put it? They are all just slop. It's not something you look twice and even get attention of trying to listen to the song. If anyone would try to get my attention from such thing, I will even listen. You get, so as long as music industry is concerned, as long as people keep singing, as long as the art industry is concerned, human touch will be a thing. And yes, cover art will continue to be a thing. That's all I have to say. I hope I answered your question.
I agree with you that the visual identity of an artist is equally as important as the sonic identity, musical artist that is. I think one artist that has really leveraged contemporary artists has been Kanye West. And but here's my take on it is that the reality is is that most musicians are dead broke. So they're I think that inevitably they're going to go to AI for, something that they feel is secondary to their music. If they can't afford an artist, which most can't, right? Who can afford art nowadays? But that's just where I sit. That's why I make podcasts, is because it's still very, um, it's still very human centered.
Yeah, you're definitely right. Most music artists, especially the upcoming ones, are really broke. So yes, AI is like a second, if not the first choice when they're trying to minimize their budget for dropping a project. So yes, I understand that. I think it's a sad reality about the music industry concerning cover art and designers as well. But at the same time, it's also a win-win. Like it also help you feel that the kind of people you are going to work with, right? So I mean, we can't be doing charity organizations as designers to music artists. So you have to be get paid too as well. Yeah, and for the podcast, I think it's important to be putting out stuff like this so more people would like hear about it.